There's a quiet vitamin C crisis happening in most kitchens, and it doesn't involve poor food choices or inadequate variety. It involves time. Vitamin C is one of the most chemically unstable nutrients in the food supply. It degrades continuously through oxidation when exposed to air, accelerates its breakdown in the presence of light, and leaches into water when cut surfaces contact moisture. The gap between the vitamin C content listed in a nutrition database and what you actually consume from produce sitting in your refrigerator for 5 days is frequently substantial. The numbers make the problem concrete. Cut vegetables and fruits lose approximately 25% of their vitamin C within the first 24 hours of being sliced. That bowl of pre-cut melon or the container of sliced peppers sitting in the refrigerator since yesterday is already meaningfully depleted compared to what it was at the moment of cutting. Whole uncut produce fares better, but still loses 10 to 25% of its vitamin C per week in typical refrigerator storage. A pepper bought on Sunday and eaten the following Saturday may have a significantly lower vitamin C content than the label implies, simply from the passage of time in cold storage. This makes purchase frequency and storage practice genuinely important nutritional variables, not just matters of freshness preference. Buying produce in smaller quantities twice a week, rather than doing a single large weekly shop, ensures that the fruits and vegetables you eat are closer to their nutritional peak. Whole, uncut produce stored in the crisper drawer, which is designed to maintain higher humidity levels that slow degradation, preserves vitamin C better than produce left on an open shelf or stored in the door where temperature fluctuates. The cut and freeze approach addresses the problem elegantly for vegetables that are purchased in bulk. Chopping bell peppers, portioning broccoli florets, and freezing them immediately after purchase captures the nutritional profile at its peak and stops the degradation clock. From frozen, these vegetables can be used directly in cooking without thawing, which minimizes the additional oxidation that occurs during the thawing process. This transforms a potential weekly vitamin C loss into a preserved resource. Vacuum sealing takes this further by removing the oxygen that drives oxidative degradation. For those with the equipment, vacuum-sealed frozen produce retains its nutritional content for significantly longer than produce stored in standard freezer bags. The oxygen removal slows the degradation process substantially. For produce that has already been sitting for several days and is approaching the end of its useful life, the vitamin C isn't entirely gone, it's reduced. Blending aging fruit into smoothies or cooking older vegetables into soups and stews recovers whatever nutritional value remains rather than losing it entirely to the compost bin. Partial degradation is not total loss, and the strategic response to older produce is consumption rather than discard. The broader principle is simple but rarely applied. In vitamin C nutrition, timing and storage are not afterthoughts. They're active variables that determine what you actually absorb from the foods you buy.